You must get Philadelphia to be actively involved. You must have the state of Pennsylvania, NAACP, actively involved. And the only way to do that is to educate people on what's going on. When we wanted Obama to be president of the United States, we had to educate each person about why they should be doing the work and all to put the president in. And it was done. It was done through the youth. I was very impressed being at the 100th centennial of the NAACP with the youth department. And all the brothers stood up and, you know, with everything that happened. But in particular, I deal with political prisoners, and I also deal with the death penalty. The young brother that stood up and said, you know, we must get involved with the issue of political prisoners. We must deal with the issue of Mumia Abu-Jamal. That was a heck of a stance. And on the 100th anniversary of NAACP, the oldest civil rights organization in the United States, the only civil rights organization and all that have lasted as long as it had. And on this eve, this day, it was like, you know, being in there, it was so empowering. And you know, to be with the people and see everything that was going on, and then to come out with the resolution. And when people talk about the ancestors, and we've had involved in this case, have involved President Kwame Nkrumah's son, Gamal Nkrumah, on the front line, marching through the streets of Philadelphia on behalf of Mumia. We had Frederick Douglass's great-great-great-granddaughter on the front line doing poetry, dancing on behalf. I'm talking about the youth power. We've had the son of W.E.B. Du Bois, David Du Bois, on the front line in city council, marching through the streets and going to President Clinton. I have pictures right here of Ossie Davis, and are going to the Justice Department, having the press conference first, and then walking over to the Justice Department. He said, we must be seen, and to demand justice for Mumia. And this year, this magnificent year, this 100th anniversary, and where we have our first black president, we have our first black U.S. Attorney General, and this is the time that we need to do what people say is impossible. I'm saying I dream the impossible dream. I live the impossible dream. I know that we can fly, that we can soar, and we can do everything that we know that is right to do. Whoever thought, whether they liked Obama or disliked President Obama, that there would be a black man sitting in, you know, as president, or a black U.S. Attorney General at the same time. So I'm saying on this 100th anniversary of the NAACP, it is a godly thing that has happened here. You know, because I'm saying, how else can you explain? Can you explain something like this happening on this 100th centennial? Because it's not one day, it's the whole year that we celebrate. So I'm saying, I know, and because with us there's very few people that are working, and you know, within all our chapters. And also what we're doing, we're asking people outside our chapters to help us, because we must reach out to other people. You don't have to join the NAACP, but you gotta support us. You got to support the issues. We all suffer from police brutality. We all suffer from education. Taser is something that I've been trying to get people involved in for the longest. And we want to have a hip-hop conference. And I would like to introduce you to some of the hip-hop people that I know that were guaranteed to bring youth together. Let's work together and do what is necessary in order to send a loud, clear message in this 100th year anniversary that we will join together. We must unite as one. NAACP, different other organizations coming together, because united we stand, divided we fall. And we have every outside source that is trying to divide us off. And but I'm saying God is pulling every last one of us together to stand up. Now, what it is that I'm coming to ask, I'm coming to bring information that people cannot get around. And I'm also aware that some people don't think that Mumia is innocent. And you know, but you cannot get around the consistent misbehavior of this government and all that, you know, to stop Mumia from having a fair trial, from bringing the facts out. And I'm saying anyone that's opposed to this should work with us to have a civil rights investigation, and because if you have any doubt in the back of your mind that this man did not have a fair trial, and you know, we must stand together and put these things together. And who is Mumia Abu-Jamal? Mumia Abu-Jamal, and our record is very clean, very clear. He had this one thing here, and where he was accused of killing a white police officer, Daniel Faulkner. And you know, this is a repeat over and over again. And my family, and 11 members of my family was bombed, shot to death, men, women, and children, on May 13th, 1985. I am totally against the death penalty. Every mother, every father in our organization, and it's not a thing of who did it. The police did it, along with the federal government did it. The world saw that. And I'm not calling for the death of anyone. We are calling for the death of the mentality that caused a person to want to do such a thing. That's what we must eliminate. Killing gets you nothing but more killing. I'm saying I have no hate in my heart and dealing with this, because with hate you can't get anywhere. But I have a clear mindset on what it is to do, and we must unite together and to save our children who are falling victims of this kind of behavior. It's a learned behavior, and where children are killing each other, mothers and fathers, you know, going after each other. What we need on September the 22nd, we'll be in Washington. We're having the press conference. Congressman Conyers is working very close with us, as well as Congressman Bobby Scott and their attorneys. We're having a press conference there and are calling attention to these cases. We're also asking each chapter on the internet, and you'll find Case for Reasonable Doubt. You'll find Framing the Execution with Danny Glover and Angela Davis, which is available back here. Evidence that you cannot get around. We also have books and things that is needed to go back into your chapters. And as you educate on the issue of police brutality, take this issue along with you. We're available to come out and to speak and to guide people. Our website is freemumia.com, and I'm not going to take any more of your time. What I'm going to do is make sure that everyone gets copies of the oldest black newspaper in the United States, which is the Tribune. The Philadelphia Tribune has done an article on the 100th anniversary of the NAACP and the resolution. We also have an article done by Professor Lynn Washington, a professor at Temple University, who was also the law clerk for Supreme Court Justice Nix. And he did a detailed, thorough, why there should be an investigation, the points. These are the things that we need. So, not taking up too much more of your time, we also have petitions and to U.S. Attorney Holder. We like to give each one a copy, and you can find it available on your website as well, but we'll give everyone a copy. And I also have a DVD for each person that's here. If you want to give a donation, that's fine. But our point is to get the information out. And together we will win this fight against injustice. Together, and the good shall overpower the bad. Together, and we will knock this dirt. Dirt is godly. And we will knock the wrong out of the way of right. Thank you. On the move. Long live John Africa. Long live revolution.